Okay, today we're going to be combining like terms, and these problems are probably a lot more complicated than any other problems you have. Now, if you don't have the worksheet for this, go over to the box and get it because these problems are all on a worksheet called combining like terms. Okay, so combining like terms means that you have to combine terms that are like. What do we mean by like? Well, I think it'll become kind of obvious once we do a few problems. So 5x plus 3x plus 2, we're looking for things that look alike. How about 5x and 3x? They're both x's. If you have 5x's and you add 3x's to them, you have 8x's plus 2. By the way, 2 is called a constant, which is a number that doesn't change, where these other numbers have variables with them. All right, so let's look at this one. 6 plus 2x plus 4. Well, the 6 and the 4 are definitely both constants. But when we look at this term, it has an x with it, has a variable, and it also has a coefficient of 2. So when we look at those, this one is definitely different from the other two. So we'll do 2x plus 10. Let's go to the next one. Hey, wait a minute, there's some x squareds in here. Well, just so you know, x squareds are different than x's. So right now we have 2x squared, and then this is just 1x squared. So that's a total of 3x squareds. Now we look at this one, and notice how I'm drawing a box around the plus sign that's in front of it. These are called terms. When we have terms like this, it also includes the sign in front of it. So we have a positive 3x and a positive 2x. Well, that's going to be a positive 5x. And then we still have our little constant left over, and that's going to be plus 4. Okay, we always start with the highest exponent first. So in this case, 3x squared. And there's only one of them. Then we look for the x's next. Well, we have a 3x plus a 2x, which is plus 5x, then plus 5. I know I'm going a little faster these, so if you need to pause it every once in a while, go ahead and do that. Well, this one has a positive 3x, but notice what I did. I drew that box around the entire term, which includes the negative. So 3x minus 2x is just 1x. So we can really write this as x plus 5. Okay, this next one gets a little tricky. We have 2x squared, and then we have minus 4x squared. Well, 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2x squared. Now we'll go for the x's. Notice this is a plus 1x and a minus 2x, so that is minus 1x. And then we have our constant of 3. So it's negative 2x squared minus x plus 3. All right, let's go for this next one. Notice we only have 1x squared, but in this case it's a negative 2x squared. Then let's go for our x's. Well, 1x plus 5x is 6x's. And then we have a plus 4 and a minus 3. So positive 4 plus negative 3, well, that's just plus 1. Oh, look, it's a distributive property. So we always like to clear our parentheses first. And we get 3x plus 6 minus 5x. Now let's combine our like terms. 3x and negative 5x, that's negative 2x, plus 6. Okay, let's clear our parentheses first before we do anything. So this will be a minus 3x and a minus 6 using the distributive property. So now let's go for our positive 2x squared. I have a plus 6x and a minus 3x, so that's plus 3x. Then I have 8 and negative 6, so that'll be plus 2. And we're done. Wow, a couple of parentheses, so let's clear those first. 4x minus 8 minus 3x minus 6. Now 4x and negative 3x is 1x minus 14, because that's a negative 8 plus a negative 6. And folks, that's how you combine like terms. I know went a little quick, so you might want to go back through, pause it after each problem, and think about what I did. Just combine the things that are alike. Remember that an x squared is different than an x, and an x is different than a constant.